Okay, so now I am going to be responding to Amy's video called I See You, Sweetie. Now, she tends to post every day, relatively. So I am not going to respond to every video she posts. So there are a couple I won't be responding to. But I'm still responding to a few of them that she has. And then also, I will be responding to one of Chantal's mukbangs. It's a shorter one. It's her McDonald's one. And the only reason I'm responding to that one is because it comes directly after her one that she said regarding her changes video, where she talks about how she's not going to be doing her mukbangs anymore, or excessive eating mukbangs. I don't know. And then of course she has like 7 or 8 mukbangs already, which I will show screenshots of the videos in that reaction. Just wanted to let you guys know. So that's at least one more I'm gonna do, and then I'm just gonna do sporadic ones for her. I'm also thinking of doing reaction videos to channels that I've never seen before, like smaller channels. There was a video that was recommended for me to watch that I might watch. I don't know who this person is, but I thought it might be fun to watch, so I might react to hers as well. So stay tuned for that, but let's get to Amy's video right now.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you haven't already done so, would you ever so kindly hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time when I upload and also when I go live. And if you feel a little bit nice, would you please give me a thumbs up? And if not, you can give me a thumbs down. It's all right. Either or, it's fine. It works. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, blessed Monday. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying healthy. The word healthy.
And then I think I also figured out how to get my notifications to stop. I just turned off all of them, so I shouldn't be getting any more of those dings anymore, thankfully. At least I'm hopeful, because I just did 2 screenshots right now. Nothing happened. At least no dings came up, so I'm hoping that the screenshot still happened. But it's nice, because now I don't have to wait until the notification goes away to do more. And you guys don't have to hear that incessant dinging every time I do it, so.
You know, that word can mean so many things to so many people. I have somebody close to me that actually is affected by the coronavirus. Not where I have been physically with that person, like I haven't been physically close to the person, but I know the person very well. It just breaks my heart to think that something like this is just taking down so many people so fast. And it just kind of, I guess what it shows me is that life is so fragile, and it really is. And where I have taken so much for granted when it comes to my own health and the things that I should be doing for myself, especially in a sense of seeing so many people that have been sick and affected by just one virus. And I would never imagine this person to ever catch this. Like, this person is somebody that...
Yeah, the thing is, like, even if you're the cleanest person ever, and if you wash your hands 20 times a day, you take 2 showers a day, whatever, you could still catch it, because not everyone's like that. That's why you have to be really careful, because, like, even I go grocery shopping. In fact, I did that today. So I was out in the world, and I was exposed to, you know, whoever's been out there. So I could get it, and I'm trying to be as safe as I can. You know, I'm only going out when I have to do my grocery shopping, and that's it. But the thing is, you just never know. Anyone can catch it, even the cleanest person you know. So that's why it's the other people, the people who have the symptoms, the people who are of high exposure, you know, they're the ones that have to be careful. And they're the ones that should be going out wearing the masks and the gloves and trying to keep everyone else safe, or not going out at all. Especially if they're sick, they shouldn't go out at all. And that's how we're going to help keep everyone safe. But a lot of them don't care, and they still go out, and so then they get everyone else sick. And, you know, every day we keep seeing someone else has died, you know, whether it's someone in the public eye or someone who's not. Like, you know, more and more people keep dying, and it breaks my heart.
Is a health freak, you know, not a germaphobe, but, you know, a clean person, takes care of themselves so good, and they caught it. Like, wow, you know, if they could catch it, that really showed me that anybody can catch it. And you're not safe. You are not safe. You are not you know, you're not blinded from it. You know, you're not transparent from it. So anyways, it was really sad when I got the news yesterday about that. And, but it really just, again, it really touched me and really showed me things that I need to start doing and taking more, serious. And I know that, and I know that my health is number one key that has needed to be, taken care of. But of course, in everybody's life, you always find something different. There's always something more important when it comes to taking care of yourself or taking care of somebody else. There's always something different. There's always, like I said, somebody that needs more help or more time, or they need more of your energy.
I think that's the thing too, that a lot of people in the beginning especially were not taking this as seriously as they probably should have. And I was probably one of those people. I did a toy convention when it first started, like early February or mid-February. I can't remember when the convention was, but it was, actually I think it was it might have been later February or beginning of the March. I don't remember. Before, like, they really started cracking down on people and before everything started getting canceled. So it was right at the beginning of it. So, I definitely did it and was out there. Now, mind you, I was still being as careful as I could, but when you're out there with a lot of people, you can't always be. Just like when you're going shopping and stuff, you can't always be careful because there's still a lot of people there. I know some stores are limiting how many people are allowed to be in there at one time. And that's fine too. They're just doing what they can. Hopefully they're taking all their precautions to, sterilize the floors and the shelves and everything before they put new product. Like, I mean, I don't know what their process is, but you just never know. Like, I don't think you can really be too prepared. Like, you can't overly prepare yourself for this because, it is a virus and I think the hard part is it's easily spread. But not only that, the symptoms don't start right away. So a lot of people don't even know they're sick until it's too late, until they've already exposed so many other people. So that's the hard part too.
So at the end of the day, when you now have time to sit down to take care of yourself, you're so exhausted, you just can't do it. You just don't have the energy, and that's sad. But I think that's a lot of where our world is at, is we all, I think we have so many caretakers in a sense, in the sense of we all like to take care of each other. And majority of people, I'm not saying everybody, but a majority of people, they will put themselves to the back burner every single time somebody comes up and says, hey, I need help, or hey, I'm struggling.
Yeah, and that I get, like, even me, like, I take my roommate to work. She works every other day in the evening at her job because it hasn't closed yet. Mind you, they've cut her hours drastically in half, but they're still staying open. And so I take her to work so she doesn't have to take a bus, and expose herself that way. But the fact that she has to work, and she works at a fast food place, and people still come in. I mean, they don't come into the restaurant because that's closed, but the drive-thru. And she's like, they'll still cough on you in the drive-thru. Like, they don't care. It's like people will just cough in your face when you're reaching out to give them their food. And it's like, people are gross. She's like, and you get the same people every day who go out and eat fast food. It's like, really? I think they should close all the fast food restaurants. I was like, sorry, Miss Chantal, you can't go and do your mukbangs. But, like, they need to close them. Just close them. But, like, there's no point in having them open, especially if you're only working them, like, half. Like, it'd be better just close them for a little bit. Pay your employees, their full pay for at least a month until things get back up. It's like most of these companies are huge. They can afford to do that just for a little bit, or do something, because there's just no reason to keep them open, and it's just exposing people unnecessarily. And if she gets exposed and then I get exposed by proxy, then I'm going to get sick, and vice versa, like all of this. So I think definitely fast food restaurants should not be considered essential at all. They should be forced to close down.
Because that is just the person that they are. And so it's really opened my eyes to be like, this is the time. You've got to start taking this serious, Amy. You have to start taking this serious. And, and I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, it's only my fault when I go up to the store and if they don't have a cart for me, that I have to turn around and go back to the car. It's only my fault when I want to get out and go do something and I can't because there's just no way I can walk. It's my fault. All my fault. I take 100% accountability for all of it. But I can also be the one to turn that around, and I can also be the one that is responsible for making myself be able to walk around, because it was this time last year I was walking in stores. I was doing all of those things. If you guys remember, go back into some of my videos from back in January, February of last year. I was walking in stores and doing all of it. I had my life back. Why would I want to come back to this? I don't know. Why would somebody want to go back to prison after they've already been in prison for so long? Why would you want to do that? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer, but I want.
Honestly, you know, a lot of people try to put common sense to it, and there is no common sense. If we were using our common sense, we wouldn't eat half the foods that we eat, and we wouldn't be allowing ourselves to give in. It's not about that. You know, it's about our addiction, and even the foods themselves, you know, they just have so much in them that is addictive, you know, the sugar, the whatever. So, you know, it's the way the foods are made. It's just our addiction to them. Some people are more prone to addiction. Like, I come from a family of people with addictions, not necessarily food, you know, drugs, alcohol, like I know a lot of people in my family who have an addiction to one, if not all of those things. And so that plays a part too. A lot of people, you know, her family has addiction. And so that does play a big role in it. Like, we're prone to addiction. And so that's why we have to be even more careful when it comes to stuff like that. That's why I don't drink. That's why I don't smoke. I just try to be more careful because I don't want to get addicted to alcohol or drugs or something like that. I mean, I've already shown I'm addicted to junk food. So, you know, like, I'm only one step away from those things too.
I want to break free. I want to break free. I want my life back. I want to be able to do these things so bad. And I think that's why I have been so cautious with my choices of eating and making sure I'm doing my meal replacements every day. I still do them for breakfast and lunch. Today I'm going to switch it up. I did one for breakfast. I'm going to do one for dinner, and because I had a lunch instead. But it's still, it makes me want to get up and just move until every pound has fallen off of me. That's just how I have. My baby girl fell asleep. That's just how I am. That's just how I am. And that's where I'm at right now. And I know that I can do it, but I just have to take it step by step, because see, what happened was I pushed myself a little too hard and I injured my leg. And then it took me out for almost a week. It's just now, today is actually the first day that there's no pain. That was horrible. I seriously thought I was going to lose my leg because the pain was so bad. It was horrible. I would never wish that upon my worst enemy. I was dying just sitting in that chair doing nothing because I could not get up. I don't know how anybody can live life and just want to sit in a chair all day long. I don't understand it. Yeah. I don't. I was literally like itching everywhere I could go to move, but it was only just little bits that I could do, because as soon as I would start overdoing it, my leg would start flaring up. So I'd get up, I'd clean a little bit of the kitchen, my leg would start to hurt, I would sit back down. And then I'd get back up, I'd clean a little bit, and my leg would start hurting, and I'd sit down. Even showering was a challenge. Oh my God, the shower was a challenge. Everything was a challenge for a while, and it really put into perspective, like, hey, you know, this is what it can get to, and this is what it's gonna get to if you don't start watching yourself and you don't start getting yourself into gear. And that was a big wake-up call. I think that was one of my biggest wake-up calls that I've ever had, was realizing that I was pinned into a chair pretty much the whole time, and I didn't enjoy it, not one bit. You know, I couldn't get in the car, I couldn't go anywhere, I couldn't. Nothing. There was nothing I could do, and it was just, oh my God, irritating the crud out of me.
Yeah, I think a lot of times too, whenever you have an injury like that, that does remind you that becoming immobile is definitely not something you want. Like, you know, you see it all the time on shows like My 600 Pound Life, where people have that, because the moment that you become so immobile that you can't even get up out of bed anymore, you just go downhill from that. And that's what he always tells people who can still walk at 600 pounds. He's like, eventually, when you become immobile, that's it. You're going to go downhill, and it's going to just get worse for you. And it's the same with Chantal. You know, she wants to try to pretend that she's fine and that she can, you know, just keep doing it the way she's been doing it and she'll be okay and there's no repercussions. And the truth is, yeah, there are. You're going to screw yourself over. And you're going to, you know, get sick because of the way you eat. And you're going to die. And then that's that. Goodbye. That's it. You know, it's like, and then she wants to get mad at us because we're trying to hold her accountable for her choices, and not put up with her BS, you know. Yeah, we're not going to. We're not stupid. Like, we, you know, at the beginning of this year, I was like, okay, fine. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. It's New Year. But now, nope. I kind of just think she's a waste of space. She's a waste of breath and air and just, you know, my time and everyone else's time could be occupied by something so much better than Chantal. And that's why I still hesitate with making the reaction videos. Like I said, I only do it in spite for her. Not that she'll ever know I exist, but because I know she hates reaction videos to her. It's why I like doing them. And I know it's mean, but I don't care. Like, at this point, she doesn't deserve my respect. She doesn't deserve, you know, to be treated with any kind of respect or humanity by me anyway. Like, so I don't care what she thinks. She's not a person to me anymore, you know. She's past that, you know. She can live however she wants. But, you know, like I said, I'm never one to tell someone how to live. But if you're going to live how you're going to live, you need to be there 100%, you know, and not, like, try to lie to everyone. Oh, you know, I'm doing it for this reason. No, you're doing it because you're lazy and that's what you want to do. So, like, whatever. But, yeah, becoming immobile, it sucks. It's not something that you want, you know. And I'm the kind of person, I have to get up and do things every so often. Or, like, I go crazy. So imagine, like, if I couldn't walk or something, especially if it's because of my weight, that would be so difficult for me.
But yeah, but anyways, I am back to normal. Yay! My leg is fine. Yay! Today, as of today, my leg is finally not hurting. I'm still taking it easy a little bit. I'm like definitely afraid I'm going to do something to hurt it again. I don't know what I did to cause it the first time. So I'm really cautious about what I'm doing now, just to make sure I don't re-injure it for any given reason. I think for right now, when it comes to like exercising, I think I'm going to do some sit down exercises rather than doing stand up exercises. I think, that's probably going to be a smart move for me.
Yeah, that's the thing too. You know, a lot of, the people are like, oh, I can't work out because I can't walk. I'm like, you don't have to walk to work out. You can sit down and do workouts. Like, that's not an excuse. You know, like, people who are in wheelchairs, they can still work out. They do. A lot of them do. So it's like, that's a dumb excuse. That, oh, I can't walk, so I can't work out. I can't do this. No. People find a way. No matter what their limitations are, people find a way. I've seen videos of people who have one arm, you know, bench pressing however much weight. You know, I've seen people with no legs running track. Like, I mean, there is no limitation other than what you set on yourself. And that's the thing. So, yeah, sitting down and working out is great.
At this point. But you know what, exercise is exercise. It doesn't matter as long as I'm moving. I think that is still a good thing, as long as I'm getting my heart rate moving, and I'm moving my body. I really don't see it to be a problem.
I needed a snack. I had a salad for lunch, but I'm still a little hungry, so I'm just having a granola bar. I love these things. I know they're not good for you, but I don't care. It's just a snack.
So I am going to get into doing exercising this coming week. That is one of my goals, is to put exercising in every single day, 20 minutes exercise. That is just, that's right on the table. That's not even something to think about. That's just one thing that's going to happen. Another thing that I really want to push for this coming week after Wednesday, because Wednesday would be the weigh-in, so this following coming Wednesday, I really want to start working in my book again, my intuitive eating. And I really don't think I can get in trouble for reading the book and stuff. I don't think that anybody's really going to care to listen to it, and that's okay. But I will still share a little bit of it as I go along if there's anything interesting in it.
I am curious though, like, it doesn't seem like she's doing the intuitive eating thing anymore, so, like, I don't get why she wants to go through the book when it doesn't seem like she's doing it anymore. And like I said, for someone like her, for someone like Chantal, for someone like Amberlynn, intuitive eating is just a bad idea. I mean, come on, if we knew how to intuitively eat, would we be obese in the first place? And no, it's just a bad idea.
but I really want to go ahead and do my workbook. I think that it's a good workbook to teach you some good principles of nourishment, and just learning a new healthy relationship with food altogether. And so, and I've been doing the intuitive eating for 2.5 years now. So, and I mean, look where it's gotten me. It's gotten me nowhere. In fact, it's gotten me back to square one. But that's not because of the intuitive eating. That's because of me and my actions. That has nothing to do with, I cannot blame not one thing other than myself.
Yeah, see, I'm not saying that intuitive eating is a bad idea. It's not. For those that can do it, and those that don't suffer from a food addiction, sure. But not for people like Amy or Jen or any of the people that I react to. None of them should be doing intuitive eating. I don't do intuitive eating because I know better. If I just eat when I've been, in fact, the past couple weeks, that's exactly what I've been doing is intuitive eating. And you know what that got me? I gained weight because I just want to eat all the time, constantly. And so I have to be able to say, no, I'm not hungry right now. Like, I have to know when I'm hungry and have to say, you know what, I'm not hungry. I'm going to not eat for a little bit. Or, you know what, I don't need that ice cream. Let me try yogurt instead. Or whatever it may be. I have to talk to myself all the time and say, no, you don't need it. Like I would a child. And that's the thing. So intuitive eating is just, it doesn't work for us.
I cannot blame Weight Watchers. I can't blame Jenny Craig. I can't blame intuitive eating. I can't blame anything. The only thing I can blame is me. I am the one that chose to pick up the candy bars. I'm the one that chose to pick up the extra hamburgers. I'm the one that chose to go through the drive-thrus. I'm the one that chose to do it all. So intuitive eating didn't drive my car to those places, and neither did Jenny Craig or Weight Watchers. I think of the one I said. So anyways, yeah, I'm really excited to get into that and start working harder on that. I scrubbed my kitchen, you guys, yesterday for it was like 2.5 hours, but again, I would clean a little bit, I would sit down, clean a little bit, sit down. That's why it took so long. But I moved everything and I bleached under stuff, and I just took it easy. I did a very slow pace, but it felt so good to get the house, well, not the house, sorry, the kitchen, get the kitchen spotless and clean and bleached, and get my my essential oils going in the house. I have one in here, one in the master bedroom, one in the bathroom. So I have essential oils flowing. And
yeah, actually, I'm like this close to being done with cleaning, but I have my chair that's just got a bunch of stuff on it. So I need to go through a lot of my things and put the stuff into storage that I'm not going to need. And then I have some boxes that need to still be filled so that they can be taken to my storage. And then I think once I do that, I'll have pretty much everything cleaned up. I mean, I still have a lot of stuff, but at least the majority of the things I have left to pack are already in boxes in my little storage unit that's like right there by my house. That's part of the apartment. So, yeah.
It just was so nice. And with all of this, coronavirus and all of that floating around, I just, no, none of us are coming in with it, but, Ollie comes in and he's bringing stuff in, and Maya, thank God, is not in school now.
Yeah.
But, I want to make sure that I am keeping bleach on hand and, constantly bleaching chairs, tables, anything and everything that we all touch, I need to be bleaching it. I am, like, probably turning to be a little bit of a psycho about it, but I have cleaned my bathrooms like 3 times a day because I just want to make sure all the germs are cleaned up. So I go in, I bleach everything down, and so that way then there's nothing that could be growing in there. And that's the same with the kitchen. The living room and stuff is just fine. I mean, there's nothing really to it, toys and stuff, but my biggest thing is the kitchen and the bathroom, because those are the 2 places where a lot of germs obviously can be rolling. So anyways, that is that. Let's see. Bring up my channel. I normally am not gonna do this, but okay, I always say that I'm normally not, and then I turn around and do it. So, anyways, I just want to talk about one person on here that is kind of funny. I mean, it's not really funny; it's kind of annoying, but it's kind of one of those things. And I know she's doing it because she wants her channel to grow. And I get it. I've been there. I've done it. So I get it. I see you. Anyways, there is somebody out there that is doing reaction channel videos about me. Okay, like I've said, and I'll say it a million times over, anybody is welcome to do a video about me, reaction video. I will never strike a channel. Never. As long as you don't put my babies in it to where it's going to be something bad, have at it. I don't care. You can do my videos. I have given everybody permission to do my videos and do whatever you want with them. I'm never going to strike.
And I don't know who she's talking about. I don't know if it's me, because there are a lot of people I'm sure out there doing reaction channels. But I'm never rude. Not with Amy, so hopefully she doesn't have an issue with mine. Like, look, if I'm always honest, and I'll always tell her the truth any way that I would tell a friend or a sister or anyone else. But other than that, no. Now, if it's Chantal, yeah, well, she's beyond my niceties. So, yeah, for her, no. But I don't know who she's talking about. I don't think it's me. I know she's seen my videos, so she knows I exist, but I don't think it's me. At least I hope not. But like I said, I always try to be fair with her, with Jen, even with Amberlynn a lot of times, and believe me, or Amber, you know, even she drives me nuts. But no, we'll see what she has to say.
But I think it's funny now, and I like this. I mean, I would never strike this person's channel. Well, there was somebody, I can't remember now who it was. I don't know who it was exactly. But there was a channel I seen a couple days ago. Maybe it was yesterday I seen it. I don't know. They uploaded my whole video, just word for word exactly. There was no alteration. There was nothing. And, you know, I could go and strike it if I wanted to, but for what? For what? Why am I going to be like that?
See, and I don't know if there's an issue. Like, with me, I make comments. It's as a commentary on her video. So even though it's the entire video, it's not like I'm just watching it with you and not saying anything. So that is fine. That is under the fair use to be able to do that. Now, if you just upload her video, and I always put the original video in my comment so that you guys can watch the original video if you need to. So I always credit the original video. I started doing that a while back just to be on the safe side. I didn't do it at the beginning, but now I do. So you can always watch the original video.
You know, life is short. Live life, have fun. You know, if you guys really are having fun doing reactions, just do it. You know, I enjoy it. No love lost for me. Anyways, but there is this one channel I do have to kind of bring up a little bit. I'm not going to say her name. You guys might know her. If you don't, well, then start searching for her. She does reaction videos on me. I don't know who else she does them on. I think she does them on Foodie Beauty, I think. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't say, but I know she does them on me because I'm looking right at it. Anyways, she's a big girl, okay? Is she as big as me? No. But she's a big girl. And she's sitting here dogging out people that are on journeys of weight loss. Okay, you can call it whatever you want to call it. We're on vacation, weight loss, okay, because we aren't losing weight right now. So we're taking a vacation of our weight loss. Amber's doing great. So kudos to her. Congratulations. But some of us have taken a vacation of our weight loss journeys, you know, we're human. But it just is funny how I watch her and I'm like, dude, you're sitting here and you are 100% telling me that I'm wrong for this and that and this and that. But girl, what are you? I mean, that's a little contradicting, don't you think?
Yeah, and see, like, I never tell people that they're wrong for having issues with their weight loss, because like I said, I always do too. My issue is how you handle it, like your attitude. Chantal has the worst attitude of anyone I've ever seen in my life. Amberlynn also has a really bad attitude. They always want to play the victim, and I hate that. If you're going to sit here and play the victim all the time, you need to get over that. But with Amy, like, at least she tells you, yeah, this is my fault and I've been doing it. She's not, as long as she's not trying to blame her audience or trying to blame the reaction channels for her gaining or losing weight no matter what, then I don't have an issue. Like, we're all big. Like, that's why I like to react to these channels, because I'm a big girl. I know what it's like. So I can smell the BS from a mile away. That's that. You know, and I know a lot of people get mad at me because I'm not mean to Amy, or that I don't dislike Amy in some way, and that's like whatever. But yeah, I get it. Like, you know, I'm not sitting here saying, oh, all your decisions are wrong. But I'm like, you know, you can't come on here and complain that it's not working when you don't give it your all. Just like I don't complain that my diets don't work because I don't give them my all. They don't work. Of course they don't work. Like, how am I going to expect them to work? And if someone's going to point that out to me, then I think that's great too. Yeah, I know. But it's when you have a bad attitude, when you play the victim, when you act like it's all our fault that you're not losing weight. That's where I have the trouble, and that's where I will call you out. But I haven't really seen that a lot with Amy. At least not that I can recall. Maybe some people think that she does that. I don't know. But I'm not one of them, so.
I just thought it was kind of funny. But anyways, I see you, girlfriend. Have fun making reaction videos of me. It totally does not hurt my feelings. Sometimes I watch your guys' reactions. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on what time I have of it. Like I said, I will not strike a channel for making a video of me of reaction. You'll never see me strike somebody because, you know what? We live once. Have fun. I'm not going to sit there and waste my lifetime fighting with channels. If you really want to make a reaction out of it, go for it. The only thing I ask is please leave my kids out of it. Otherwise, you can have fun with me. But otherwise, I think that's about it. Wednesday is coming up pretty quickly, so we'll be doing another Wednesday weigh-in. I think what I'm going to have to do... what I did last week, which was... Oh, shoot. I don't know. Well, I did have somebody suggest to me to maybe, like, have somebody hold the camera back so you guys can see me stand on the scale. And you guys will hear the scale saying the weight. And then whoever's holding the scale can come up really quickly and catch the weight on the scale. I'll play with it on Wednesday and find out. I need to get batteries because somebody jacked all my batteries out of my scale. I went to go weigh myself this morning and my scale wasn't turning on because I flipped it around and there was no batteries in it. So battery monster came and ate them all. So anyways, I think that's about it, you guys. This week has just been kind of a Debbie Downer week. Not Debbie Downer, but it's just been kind of a flat week because I've been really caught up with my leg, and I haven't done much of anything because clearly I haven't been able to. So I'm hoping life will get back to its routine. Things are definitely changing around here. Our governor, Kate Brown, she called all schools to close now. Restaurants and bars have to close as of now. So I don't know what that means, if there's going to be stores closing as well.
Yeah, but I find that funny because, like, even our governor is like, oh, yeah, you're going to close all these things. But, yeah, he hasn't really forced fast food restaurants to close. I don't get that. Like, yeah, you're not eating inside, but you're still going to the drive-thru window. You're still, like, interacting with people. I would assume he'd make that close, too. And now he's saying until the end of April, that they want to keep a lot of these closures, which is fine, but... I mean, sometimes I think that, like, until we literally close down our whole country and our, just everything, like, don't even leave your house to, like, look outside, then it might not solve too much. I don't know.
I just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but, we're prepared for whatever, but I just hope all of you guys stay safe. I'll be praying for each and every one of you guys. Please keep coming to my channel. Know that I love each and every one of you guys, no matter who you are. I extend my arms out and I give every one of you guys a hug. And I wish everyone on my channel, whether you are subscribed to me or not, I wish for you guys all good health and that your families are safe, and do everything you can to just keep your body safe. I'm going to be working extra hard because I have a lot of things coming up against me that could make for a bad situation. So I'm really going to be working hard. But otherwise, let's see how the rest of this week pulls out. I will check in with you guys again really soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Okay, so what did you guys think? I caught it just before it ended, which is good because I hate when it starts the new video and I'm not ready for it. But what do you think? We'll see. I think too, I'm glad that her leg is feeling better because, yeah, that sucks to be in that much pain. But, a lot of you don't think I'm harsh enough. So, let me know in the comments below what you think she could be doing differently, what she's not doing as far as you're concerned. That's right, whatever. And then I always read your comments. I don't really delete comments. But if I don't, I'll like a comment because that's when I've shown that I've seen the comment. But I only, will put the little heart on the comments that I agree with or whatever, and then I'll respond. But I just let people comment, People are going to say what they're going to say. whether it's negative against me or against the person I'm reacting to. You know, I can't help that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. All right, and I'll see you in a bit.